to be a new wood, you'd certainly want to protect as much of that as you can.
What you got over there, Ron? Got some salt?
Boy, this is some groceries, I'm telling you about.
That's good.
Thank you, sir. We tried.
Make my life worthwhile.
Deep fry this little bird today. If they'll leave that stem on it, that pear will last sitting on a shelf 3 weeks.
It's time for Down Home in the Tri-States with your host, Ron Jones. If it's farming, gardening, information, or just plain interesting, you can catch it all right here on Down Home in the Tri-States.
Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Glad to have you with us on this beautiful Saturday morning. I'm Ron Jones, your host. It's Down Home in the Tri-States, and we're on every Saturday morning at 5:30 right here on this station, WMBB News 13. We appreciate you watching this program, folks, and doing business with our sponsors. That's what keeps us on the air. You know, the sponsors, they pay for this program, pay for the airtime, and as long as we can meet that, that's all we're satisfied with. You know, that's all we need. Just because we enjoy doing this program, and if we can keep that airtime paid for, then you know, we're happy, and I hope you are too. I know you are because you told us that. But anyway, tell your friends in congregation and church congregation and your neighbors and everybody, your club and organizations. Just tell them all. Spread the word about this program. And boy, yellow flies. Y'all have trouble with yellow flies? Whew. Anyway, tell them about this program. We certainly would appreciate it. I want to say good morning to Jerry Burgess and also to Junior and Wanda Owens. Met them at the Choctawhatchee Catfish Round-Up. We went to that last Saturday and got some footage for you, and they had a pretty good turnout over there, certainly did. And met old Jerry Burgess and Mr. and Ms. Owens. They watch the program. They live over in Ponce de Leon. And so good morning to them. We'll have a little thing with them on this morning too. Also, Stephen Lee out of Montgomery. He's with the Director of Partnership Development for TrophyStack.com. I don't know exactly what all they do, but I think they help people with these tournaments and things, these catfish tournaments and all, trying to get them get them set up and going. So if y'all need any information on that, we're gonna have Stephen on this morning. Boy, the yellow flies. We're gonna have him on. We'll have all the information where you can get a hold of him also. He was also telling us about, he gave us we got this flyer, this Flathead Catfish Hunters Monsters in Florida, the catfish tournament. It's the Escambia River, Chemukla Springs boat ramp, located at 10501 Chemukla Springs Boat Ramp Road. It's October the 18th, 19th. That's 2014, 4 p.m. till 9 a.m. the next Sunday morning, or Saturday morning, 4 p.m. Friday to 9 a.m. Saturday, I guess it is. But that's a good ways on down the road, but you can put it on your calendar. October 19th, 18th and 19th, 2014. It's $1,500 first prize. There's a prize pool for first through fifth place, and the big fish prize and trophy. I guess that's it. That's all I can think of. Anyway. Let's see, that's it. I don't want to miss anything, but y'all watch this. We'll be right back in just a minute with our program, and we hope you enjoy it. Got, like I said, the catfish highlights, the catfish roundup highlights, and some other things. So y'all stay with us.
When you put your customers on hold, what do they hear? Custom Messages on Hold, 850-832-8222. Didn't know who to call? Custom Messages on Hold, 850-832-8222. Your bank has it, so does your dentist, your doctor, your lawyer, your golf course, your favorite restaurant, your real estate agent, your church, and your competitor. Maybe you should have a message on hold system on your office phone. No monthly fees, just a one-time charge. Call Custom Messages on Hold, 850-832-8222.
Kubota RTVs have been the best-selling diesel utility vehicles in North America for the past 10 years, and now they're even better. Introducing the new X-Series RTVs from Kubota. They're redesigned, rugged, and ready. Right now, get 0 down and 0% APR financing for up to 48 months during our Get Something Started sales event. See your local Kubota dealer today.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Soul Tractor today.
Fishing season is here. If you're a pier or bridge fisherman, confined to a wheelchair, wounded warrior, or just simply want to have a good time and enjoy your fishing, we can help make your fishing more enjoyable and relaxing. Stop being tired and having your back pain put you through misery. Join the hundreds of people just like yourself that have discovered the pier and bridge fishing chair.
I seen this morning for the first time and come down and sat on it. And took a couple of minutes, and the gentleman was very nice. And I'm buying one. It's that simple, because I got back problems, and that means I can fish a lot longer than I can normally by using this. And I feel very comfortable just sitting here in the past 5 minutes. It's really, it's a great invention, and it's just perfect for somebody with back problems or leg problems or anything, because it's very comfortable. I can triple my fishing time with this chair. And I'm really glad he showed up here with it today.
If you're handicapped in any way, this is the way to go.
Call today, and if you need, it'll be delivered to you, no problem. We want you to rediscover life and the joys of fishing. Call today. Last Saturday, we attended the Choctawhatchee Catfish Round-Up over in Caryville, Florida. That's held at the bridge right there on Highway 90. Bo Cook over in Vernon, Florida, had told us about this and said that I believe his grandson was going to be fishing with Coleman Register's grandson in the tournament. And Coleman Register is with Surplus and Salvage Sales, y'all know that. And so we thought we'd get over there and get some footage and just see what was going on. Met a lot of nice folks over there. They didn't have a whole lot of big fish come in. In fact, they only had 4 that actually was weighed in, that were big enough to weigh in, and had some nice flatheads and a big old blue cat. So you can see those there. We got a good shot of those things. And they gave away a lot of prizes over there, rods and reels and sunglasses and filleting kits and things like that, but there was quite a bit there. I would estimate probably there was 75 or 100 people there, maybe, in and out at different times. But I talked to Miss Smith. She is with I don't know if she's actually with the school system at Ponce de Leon, but she has a group of kids that they're going out to Texas, and they're having fundraisers for that. And the Masons, who put this tournament on, invited her down to have a fundraiser and sell hot dogs and hamburgers and things like that. Folks, this is Deborah Smith, and she is with tell us what you're with again now.
It's Ponce de Leon High School, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America.
You write that down because I can't repeat all that. So, but anyway, they're doing a fundraiser for, what's your fundraiser for now?
I am taking students to national competitions with FCCLA. They have done community service projects, and they display what they've done, and before judges, and they judge them on their project.
And this is coming up when?
It is July the 5th.
July the 5th,
yes.
And you are?
And we're going to San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Right.
And you're all driving?
Right, we're driving out.
Like a caravan, and so that's, is this the first year that you've done something like this for the kids, or?
Oh no, we have been to nationals. I've been back at Ponce de Leon 13 years, and I've taken students to nationals every year since then, yes. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So what's on the menu for today?
We are doing hamburger plates and chili dog plates.
Okay. And we're at the Choctawhatchee River, the landing here at Caryville, right here under the bridge, and hopefully they'll all be very hungry after staying out all night, and they're going to come and eat a lot of lunch.
I hope, yes.
Now, if somebody wants to make a donation to your cause, to take these kids to Texas, obviously they're not here today to buy lunch maybe, but if they would like to make a donation, could you give them some information where to call?
Right, they can call Ponce de Leon High School, and that's 850-836-4242. And I'm Deborah Smith.
If y'all want to make a donation to her cause, $5, $10, $15, whatever you got, she will certainly appreciate it, I'm sure. We also met Stephen Lee. He is with TrophyStack.com. You can see him there taking pictures. We got an interview with him, but doggone it, the camera wasn't rolling. You know, that happens to the best of us sometimes. But Stephen Lee, he's the Director of Partnership Development with TrophyStack.com. They do a lot to help people with these events like this and tournaments. And if you'd like to get in touch with him, if you're going to have a tournament or you need some help with one you've got, you just can't get it going, you can call him at 334-481-0123. He's out of Montgomery. Or you can contact him by email at Stephen, S-T-E-P-H-E-N, Stephen at TrophyStack.com. Stephen at TrophyStack.com. Of course, the website is TrophyStack.com. Jerry Burgess, we met him. He's from Ponce de Leon. And Junior and Wanda Owens, they're from Ponce de Leon. They watch the show every Saturday morning. Folks, this is Mr. and Miss Owens. This is Junior Owens and Wanda. Right. And they live in Ponce de Leon, and we met them over at Leonard, Mr. Leonard's place when he had his, I still don't know what he calls that. I call it cane making day. I think that's what they call it, but that was a pretty good crowd over there too.
Yes, it was. It is every year. Yeah,
and then I got some of that syrup. They gave me some syrup. Tell you what, boy, I might have to lay off the butter and biscuits, but I guess I can drink the syrup, because after my heart attack. But yeah. Well, good to see y'all. They here at the tournament, just come as spectators. Yeah. Good to see y'all. If you need metal roofing cut to fit but don't have time to wait 4 or 5 days or a week, you need to come to Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. It's as simple as bringing your truck or trailer to Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. Just tell them how much and how long, and they'll make it happen. Metal roofing is made on the spot, on the site. They can even make ridge cap, drip edge, flashing. Whatever you need, they'll make it. Get the lowest prices. Galvaluma $1.30 a foot. 10 colors available at a low $1.89 a foot. Folks, you won't find this low price anywhere in the Panhandle on metal roofing. Are you worried about your motorhomes and tractors and equipment and campers sitting out in the rain, hot sun, and freezing cold just running? Need some cover? Surplus and Salvage has pole barn kits for anybody's budget. Surplus and Salvage of Chipley has the lowest prices on pole barn kits in the Panhandle. In-stock kits from 24 by 24 to 32 by 60. Or just tell them what size you want and they'll make it happen. Most popular 24 by 36 is a low $19.99. And that covers a lot of equipment, folks. You need it, they got it at Surplus and Salvage of Chipley, Highway 90 west of Highway 77, 850-638-7353. Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. Uh-oh, my well pump quit working. What? You mean I gotta wait a week for parts? I can't go a week without water? Folks, how many times have you heard that? Don't put yourself through misery when your well pump stops working. Call the man, Water Dan. Dan can get you up and going the day you call him. Unlike most well pump repairmen, Water Dan stocks and carries on his pump truck the parts you need to repair your pump. It may just be a simple adjustment. It doesn't matter whether it's a home, school, farm irrigation pump, business, livestock, pool. Water Dan can give you an honest opinion and do you an honest job. I use Water Dan anytime I have a problem because I know I can trust Water Dan, and I will have water today. Put this number on your fridge and call the man, Water Dan, 850-535-9308, 535-9308. Call the man, Water Dan. Water Dan is the customer's man. Folks, where do you go for the freshest local produce? You go to Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 77 and 90 in Chipley, Florida. Fresh local produce arriving daily. Top quality feeds, fresh arriving daily from FRM, Seminole, Tucker, and more. It's all coming in daily, folks. Florida watermelons now here. Look at that.
Hey, you need it? We've got it.
They got square and round bale, fresh hay every day, folks. Come to Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 77 and Highway 90. It's just local people caring for local people. While you're there, check out the quality seeds in the new seed room. And from a complete line of Amish foods to fresh milk.
That's so cheesy creamery milk.
And locally made ice cream. You can't beat it at Main Street Market. That's on the corner of Highway 77, Highway 90 in Chipley, Florida. Go see Paul Davidson and his friendly staff at Main Street Market. We recommend them. You go see them. Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 77 and 90, Chipley, Florida. If you have a question, give them a call today. They'll be glad to talk to you.
If you like fresh fruits and vegetables, we have them at Main Street Market.
Folks, I don't believe you'll find any fresher produce than you will at Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 77 and 90.
was your name?
I'm Kenneth Taylor. Back at the beginning of 2000 in the fire department, we did 3 of them here. We went about 10 years, we didn't have one. 10 years stretch that we did not have a tournament here. That woman right there caused all this gray hair that I have got. She aggravated the crap out of me if I ran that catfish tournament. First, second, third, you will be in. If you got it. But just I'm done.
We are Steel, German-engineered chainsaws and landscape products.
The majority of which are made here in America by Americans.
Steel, built in America and sold exclusively by local Steel dealers. Legendary Steel chainsaws start at just $179.95. Hardworking Steel blowers start at just $149.95. Visit SteelDealers.com to find a dealer near you.
Good old Bob says see and save on all Steel equipment at Soul Tractor now.
Hydroport steering. Is this amazing or what? Joe Riley and the gang at Rhino Boat announced the magical wonders of hydraulic steering. If you're like me and bothered by that old darn arthritis, Hydroport steering is the answer. Quick and easy maneuverability, one-finger steering, ease of access to launching and loading. Hydroport steering is the answer we've all been waiting for. Only at Joe's Motor Service. Call them today and tell them you want to see this baby Ron's been talking about. Leave it to the gang at Rhino Boat. I love my Hydroport steering. Folks, there ain't no better way to wake up to breakfast in the morning than there is to Register's Meat Products. They got your regular smoked sausage, and they got your hot smoked sausage. I like that one. And they got your center cut cured bacon. Man, that's my favorite. I love this stuff. And they got your smoked pork chops. Folks, you can get your Register's Meat at over 140 grocery outlets throughout the area. If they don't have it, tell them they need to get it. It's Register's. Tell them you want it, you demand it. And if you're in Cottondale, Florida, check out their store over there and get that Pick 5 for $19.99. Just like old Andy always said, it's good.
Well, I got laid off down at the mill. I'm dead broke, trying to kill. Gotta feel as rich as Diamond Jim. When I'm floating down the river, catching them brim. Catching them brim. Catching them brim. I'm a laid back, huckleberry pin. Floating down the river, catching them brim. There's a big alligator over there on the bank. He's hoping that my boat will sink. but I ain't got time to worry about him. I'm too busy catching them brim, catching them brim, catching them brim. I'm a laid back, huckleberry fin, floating down the river catching them brim. Well, I had myself a dream the other night.
Folks, that's a gator right there. That gator's about 12, 13 feet long. Back up a little bit, Allie. Yeah, he is about 12 or 13 feet. I can't see all of his tail, but he's just sitting up there sunning. That's a big, big gator. And he's got his eyes on us. You'll find a lot of gators down here. This thing I can tell you is don't get in the water. And don't let your dog in the water. Dogs love to get out in the water, especially when it's warm. Do not let them out in the water down here. That gator there, I don't have anything to relate him that you can see, that, but he is a humongous, humongous gator.
Come on, son. Let's get the view,
Normally they would have been in the water by now. Okay, Alan, I've seen enough. Let's go.
So this one ain't scared.
This one's not scared. Thank you. Thank you. The engine went dead. I've seen all I want to see of that gator.
Look how wide.
Woo.
Television just to watch the evening news. What I saw made me want to crawl right through that tube. They were talking about a wedding, but they only showed 2 men. So I fired off an email with an invite just for them. Come on down to the farm, come on out to the barn. You won't see 2 roosters walking arm in arm. They couldn't make a chicken, they don't have an egg to hatch. When God said, love your brother, I don't think he meant like that. Now in that little email, I commenced to tell them how 2 mares can't make a stallion and 2 bulls can't make a cow. Well, that takes a male and female for the species to go on. There'll be no reproduction if the plumbing is all wrong. So come on down to the farm, come on out to the barn. You won't see 2 roosters walking arm in arm. They couldn't make a chicken, they don't have an egg to hatch. When God said love your brother, I don't think he meant like that. Now we used to teach our children all about the birds and bees. Now the world is telling them do anything you please. We need to get back to the Bible, back to the gospel truth. 'Cause a million happy ganders never gonna make a single goose. So come on down to the farm, come on out to the barn. You won't see 2 roosters walking arm in arm. They couldn't make a chicken, they don't have an egg to hatch. When God said love your brother, I don't think he meant like that. When God said love your brother, I don't think he meant like that. It ain't normal. I don't care what they say, it just ain't normal.
Well, I've always felt that if they don't have a home, at least they have a life. And I had the 6 acres, and To me, it's not a life if they're in a cage. They need to be able to run full speed and climb a tree. That's a cat.
Hi, my name is Jack Perez, and I made this video, and I didn't do it for any money. I did it because I think people should be aware of this incredible place called the Cat House on the Kings, which is about 4 hours north of Los Angeles. It's a place I kind of stumbled on accidentally, and it's incredible because it's no kill, it is no cage, it is a sanctuary in the truest sense of the word.
Well, it started out just with the inside of the house, and it's a 5-bedroom house. Anybody that wants to go in or out can. There's cat doors and dog doors everywhere all the way around it. And there's probably 10 feeding stations on the properties, and so they're allowed to go wherever they want, and there's always food and water wherever they go.
It's really a paradise for these animals, especially for those who would otherwise be in a cage. And it's not just cats, it's dogs too. They've rescued so many dogs as well, and the dogs live in complete harmony with the cats, which is another amazing thing to behold. What's incredible about it is, you know, there are 500 to 700 cats there at any given time, but the place is completely clean. It doesn't smell catty. You know, we have 4 cats of our own. We go away for 5 minutes, we come in, it smells like cats. No, this place is just clean, and the vibe there is so positive because the cats know that they're absolutely safe and totally loved. And at the heart of this place is this amazing woman, Linnea Latanzio, who's been running it for 16 years.
I feel almost like a waitress.
And she has help, but really she is the force behind this incredible place.
When I was a child, all I ever wanted was a kitten, and my mom would not let me have one. So she's sorry now.
I just want to point out that this woman is not the, proverbial crazy cat lady. She's not a hoarder. This is a woman who's dedicated her life to these animals. Seriously, check it out. You won't be sorry. Thanks.
Washington County desperately we need volunteers. All you need to do is you go online to redcross.com, or you can always call the local chapter in Panama City, Florida. But y'all step up and help us out. Let's help each other.